the things that are set must happen. One thing the body of Christ do not understand is that prayer does not change everything. Prayer sometimes prepare you for certain things. You understand? Oh, this prophecy is bad. Pray, let it stop. If that was the case, then there would be no judgment day, because we'll be able to pray and let God cancel the idea of a judgment day. Are we together? Prayer does not change everything. Prayer prepares you for something. Revelation does not alter everything. Revelation can only give you an advantage of knowledge in certain things so that you can be well prepared. Yeshua said, listen to me so that no one will deceive you. In the last days, many false prophets shall arise. Did you hear that word? He didn't say, okay, this revelation I'm trying to give you now will end what is to come. No, it will prepare you, however, for what is to come, so that you will not be taken unawares. There are a lot of things God will bring to you just so that you will not be taken unawares. It won't be as though you are taken by surprise. Happenings should not surprise believers that are connected to God in spirit. When happenings on earth begins to surprise believers that are connected to God in spirit, or believers that are named by the name of the Lord, then there's a problem with their spiritual connection. Are we together? So, but we have a misunderstanding of prophecy in our generation, where people listen to prophetic word, watching to see whether it will happen, because they want to know whether the prophet is real. And others hope that the thing does not happen, so that they can disprove that prophet. Now, that's what we have as our prophetic audience in our generation. So, you can give a prophetic word now, and when it happens, people will come and say, you saw it, why did you not stop it? They see the word of the Lord comes to pass, yet they will disrespect you. You should not be surprised as a prophet, because one of the signs of the end times is rebellion against set authority. The Bible said this rebellion will be so powerful that it will cause children to rebel against their parents. The Bible said they will be disobedient to parents. If you understand prophetic language and the Lord brings you into revelation, you discover that that disobedience is a spirit of rebellion against constituted authority, especially authorities that are constituted by God. You see. So we have this war to fight in our day and time, even as the coming of the Lord draws near. So there are those who would hear the prophecies, and when it happens, they will tell you, why did it happen? Why didn't you stop it? God reveals to read, and they'll quote bogus scriptures, and they'll quote bogus things, that are not found in scriptures. God reveals to redeem. God reveals to redeem. If the prophecy, you saw a prophecy, why did you not stop it? Not knowing that a lot of times revelations come as an advantage of knowledge to prepare the ones who are receiving of these revelations. And when you give a prophetic word, and by intercession, God decides to show mercy and does not bring that word to pass because of secret intercessions, they will say, you said this will happen, why didn't it happen? So it has brought us to a dilemma in the prophetic, and people have become indeed rebellious to authorities constituted by God. So guess what? The impact of these happenings is that the people, especially in the house of God, will begin to what? Despise prophecy. They will despise it. So even though God is saying, this is going to happen, prepare, and they see the signs, they will choose to ignore the signs. I've seen it in my ministry. You see our media team, they will post confirmations of prophetic words that God brought to us. That is the update that will not do well, because people will deliberately ignore it. But anything they heard, and it seems as though it's not happening as they imagined it will happen, then they will now come like a flood and say, hey, you said this will happen. That's the generation we find ourselves in. A generation that has ears, but they don't hear until they are taken away by the flood. Now from 3